Sir.
Yes, Laxmi.
Sir.
Namaskar. Sit down.
Thank you, sir.
Lakshmi, you are from Malkangiri.
Yes, sir.
Okay. There is a flood going on, right?
Yes, sir.
Why the flood is happening in Malkangiri? Are you aware of it?
Yes, sir.
Tell me.
So the flood is happening because due to the Polavaram project, that is the project is 75% completed, but that 25% is not completed. And another thing is that heavy rainfall and that infrastructure is also not good. The bridges are not in a good condition, and the Silidu River is outflowing, sir.
So, what is the rivers in river? What are the rivers in Malkangiri? Silleru
Yes, sir. Silidu,
and
Saberi,
okay,
and Machkund.
Machkund River, right? We have a Jalaput Dam over there, right?
Yes.
Jalaput Dam,
Jalapur Dam is not there, sir.
not in Malkangiri.
No.
So, if you are tomorrow you become an officer and posted in Malkangiri,
Yes.
what is the one thing that you will try to change that you have personally experienced over the years?
Yes, sir. Sir, if I will be in the service, then first thing I will change that mindset of the people, because most of the people in the in the regions, in Swabiman Anchal region, they are going to the Naxalite because they are thinking that the rate of poverty
So
is.
many people are getting into Naxalite activities.
Yes, sir. Naxalite activity.
So, can you tell me what is the status of Naxalites in Odisha?
Yes, sir. That is now that incident is reducing, but sir, it is it is persist in our area like Malkangiri, Korapur. Now also in Chhattisgarh, Bastar region, most of the government killed the 7 Maoists. So now also it is going in the that Swabiman Anchal, that Jodamba village.
Why the Naxalites, where they are getting the idea of the people are poor, right?
Yes.
So where they are getting these ideas from?
So that idea is a Marxist idea, and that was in the that was in the from the West Bengal. The idea came from Charu Majumdar.
Okay.
But sir, now due to the rate of poverty is very.
My question to you is, are you comfortable?
Yes, sir.
Okay. My question to you is, people in Malkangiri, we have tribes, mostly poor people are there. They haven't read Marx, right?
No,
so how they are getting into Naxalite? How they are what is making them getting into Naxalite or wage wars against the state?
So due to the various region, like the land alienation, the exploitation by the middlemen, and the rate of poverty, that the Naxalite was some Maoist is previously there. They are brainwashing the innocent Adivasi peoples.
Okay. So do you think the Naxalite leaders in Odisha, are they mostly Odia people are engaged in nationalism, or is it outsourced or from outside of Odisha?
The leaders are from the outsourced only, sir, from the Chhattisgarh region, from the Andhra Pradesh region. But sir, they are brainwashing the innocent, the Koya people, the Bhumiya tribes. Sir.
Okay. What is the literacy rate of Malkangiri?
So the literacy rate of the Malkangiri is 49.49%.
Is it the lowest in Odisha, or is there any particular state district which is
So it is the lowest in Odisha.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay. So if I visit Malkangiri, it's a beautiful place, right?
Yes, sir.
We have Eastern Ghat range over there. If I visit over there, what are the 2 or 3 places you will suggest me to go and visit?
Sir, Balemala Hydroelectric Project, Motur, and that the Satiguda Dam.
You have been staying in Bhubaneswar, right?
Yes, sir, now.
Okay. So if you have given a chance between to choose between Khorda posting or Malkangiri posting, which one you will choose?
Sir, I will choose Malkangiri.
Sure.
Yes, sir.
I also see that you have done your Computer Fundamentals DBMS, right?
Yes.
From NIST. That is PG.
MCA, sir.
Okay. So what is DBMS?
DMS stands for Database Management System.
Are you aware of something called RDBMS?
Yes.
Can you tell me what is it?
Sir, RDM is Relational Database Management System.
Any two company database that you have used?
Yes.
Tell me.
Sir,
You have worked in Wipro, right?
yes, sir.
Okay. You must be knowing, na? IBM DB2 is there,
Yes,
then
sir.
Oracle databases.
Yes, sir. Oracle Database.
Are you aware of SQL?
Yes, sir.
But it's a long time, not that long. So I see that you have a RDBMS. Are you aware of something called SaaS, SaaS,
Yes, sir.
Software as a Service? Can you give
Software.
me an example?
Sir, in railway, the application software gives us the service like the booking, the ticket, and allocation of the seats.
Tell me any particular software as a service that we use in our day-to-day life.
Sir, now I am working as an assistant section officer. That's why we are using the office automation software OSWAS.
Okay. Gmail, can we call it a SaaS, Software as a Service?
Yes, sir. Gmail also.
Also OS, operating system, right?
Yes, sir.
Can you name few operating systems, mostly open source? Windows is open. Linux and
Red Hat also.
okay, good. So my question to you is, if you look at we have open source OS, right? But still majority we see use of Windows. Why is that? That is a paid one actually. People use. Why do people are paying for it when we have a open source OS? What is the obstacle?
Yes, I mean open source software still, sir, security problem is there, sir.
So security patches, maintenance.
Yeah. Okay. And that we did not have that good infrastructure still now.
Okay. So patches and all is not provided to.
Yes.
So what is DPI? Are you aware of it?
Yes,
Digital
sir,
Public Infrastructure.
Yes, sir, digital.
Can you give me an example how we are using DPI?
Sorry, sir. No, okay.
That's okay. You heard about it, right?
Yes.
India was promoting DPI in G20
Yes,
and all
sir.
of that. So you worked in Wipro for 5 years in Chennai, Tamil Nadu.
Yes.
Chennai, there is a language barrier. Did you learn Tamil?
What I learned, sir.
You have learned?
Something, sir. Not all.
Wipro, where is it located? Which area?
The Solinganallur.
Solinganallur.
Yes.
Okay. So you worked there for 5 years, right? So why suddenly, you must have had a good career. So why you left?
Sir, I left because, sir, for the job security, sir, was not there because I was in free pool for 3 to 4 months.
Okay.
And second thing, sir, is that, sir, I felt so monotonous because I could not able to interact for whom we are working, and I could not able. I used to work, sir, 10 to 11 hours per day, but could not able to see that implication on the society. That's why, sir, I thought.
Okay, I understand. So then you joined as ASO, and you are working as ASO from March, right?
Yes, sir.
So don't you find that work monotonous?
Sir, now I can see that, sir. Before that, sir, I also gave 2 attempts, sir. But unfortunately, my.
So your primary objective is civil service.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So what kind of work you are doing? Are you
Sir, I'm actually I am in a section where I'm distributing the computer monitor and UPS printer cartridge like that. And sir, primarily we used to.
So it's kind of inventory management and provisioning.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
We also get the VPN connection and LAN connection to the.
In Lok Sabha Bhavan, right?
Yes.
So if you compare with your Wipro job versus ASO job, if you have to choose between these two, which one you will choose?
Sir, both jobs are good, sir.
Okay. So you must have had a lesser salary when you joined ASO, right?
Yes.
Are you happy about that?
Yes, sir.
So when you went to Tamil Nadu, Chennai, what is the major issue that you faced?
Sir, water crisis.
Water crisis.
Yes, sir.
Why Chennai, there is water crisis? It is near to sea, but still water crisis.
Yes, sir. Sir, in Chennai, sir, many wetlands are there previously, but now due to the rapid urbanization and the industrialization and many establishment of the IT sectors, so the water level, the groundwater level are very low, sir, now. And the encroachment of the wetland is a major reason for that. And so the now the drinking water is coming. They are coming. That is coming from the Bangalore.
Okay. So in Chennai, while staying over there, did you used to buy your water to drink and all?
Yes, sir.
Water cans?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Is this your first attempt in OPSC or third attempt?
Third attempt.
Your hobby is cooking Odia cuisines.
Yes, sir.
Odia cuisines, is it Eastern Odisha cuisine, Western Odisha cuisine, Southern Odisha cuisine? So many
It's a
different cuisines.
combination, but I am from Southern Odisha. That's why, sir, I
What
know,
kind of things you like to make?
sir, from in our district, sir, millet like ragi
Millet.
laddu
Okay.
is very prevalent, and the little millet kheer
Okay.
is very.
So why ragi is called superfood?
So ragi contains the fiber, protein, and it is very good for the lactating or the pregnant woman. Also, it is very good for the anemic person,
Individuals.
and it's very good for the blood pressure and the diabetes patients
Patients,
also.
yes. But people know that ragi is a good food. Still, people are not what we say. There is no widespread acceptance of ragi as a mainstay food. In tribal pockets, they use it. Okay, but it is not replacing rice at all. Okay, why is that?
So that awareness is not there, and ragi is we should promote the how it will be it is prevalent, sir, but we should create the awareness and we should promote the production of the ragi also. Now the government is promoting in the Swabhiman Anchal, like in Rayagada, Koraput, Malkani, also government is promoting the ragi and turmeric.
Okay, we have a millet mission also.
Yes, sir, Sri Anna Abhiyan.
So you are a district topper in matriculation. Okay. Your optional is sociology, right?
Yes,
So you've been preparing for 3 years.
yes.
Okay. In Wipro, what was your job profile?
So in Wipro, I was joined as a project engineer, and my job profile was I was doing the user and interface. I was working in user and interface, like
No, my question is, was it a developmental project or
no,
was
the
it a
service
support project?
Support projects.
Okay. Who was your client?
Sir, RBS, Royal Bank of Scotland, UK.
RBS. Okay. So, what was the product that you are working on? PeopleSoft.
Yes, sir.
PeopleSoft.
Yes.
PeopleSoft, which module you used to provide support for?
There's they are we are providing the service for the BlackBerry products, sir.
Okay. RBS is in Scotland, right?
Yes.
Sociology. Why sociology?
So sociology, sociology is a very concise syllabus, and sir,
Easy
it
to
is
do.
easy to understand, sir,
Okay.
and it will help in the GS1 and GS2 paper.
Overlapping of the
Yes,
subject.
over.
Different. Also in essay.
Yes.
So tell me, there is a lot of incidents going on, bad incidents, unfortunate incidents of violence against women, right? The Kolkata issue and all. So is there any sociological explanation against the violence against women?
Yes, sir.
What is it? Can you tell me?
Yes, sir. So the sociological thing is that, sir, always it's a patriarchy in the
Patriarchal
society.
mindset. You're
Yes, sir.
saying. Okay.
Because, sir, always men wants to control the woman in terms of the violence because
So you're saying violence is a method to control.
yes, sir, violence is a method to control.
Have you heard about Sapinda marriage or Sapinda marriage?
Yes, sir.
Can you tell me what is it?
Sapinda-
Is it allowed in India or is it banned in India?
Sapinda marriage is not allowed in India, sir,
Okay.
because Sapinda marriage means marrying in the same Gotra system,
Okay. So people usually prefer Sapinda exogamy.
exogamy.
So tell me, uh, in India, there has been a lot of debate, discussion around caste, right? Do you think in our future can we ever be a caste-less society? Can we get rid of caste completely? Is that possible?
Sir, caste system, I think, sir, caste system it will take some time,
Okay.
but caste and class both will exist, sir. And
Will exist.
yes, sir. But sir, somehow class will take the position of the caste
Eventually.
but it will take time, sir.
Okay. Very good. So Gandhi and Ambedkar, who was right about caste?
Sir, both Ambedkar was very extreme about the caste,
Mhm.
and he told the
He
caste.
wanted to get rid of caste completely.
Yes, sir.
So in modern society, developed society, such as in OECD countries, say European countries, USA, there is a rise of suicide rates. People are well to do, their parents are well to do, they have no issue, no major issue to fight. Still, youngsters are committing suicide. Is there any reason behind it, sociological reason?
Yes, sir.
Tell me.
Sir Durkheim told about the region like when the people deviated in the society and there is no rules regulations in the society, mostly in the open society like US and well developed society, and he's told that the suicide rate is quite high. Sir,
Why is that? Why do you think why is that?
so people are like there is no rules and regulations.
Anarchy, you are saying.
Yes, anarchy. And
But USA, Europe, very well regulated societies, right?
but they are like, sir, quite realistic and they are not religion oriented, sir, now like in
So you are saying they are not very well regulated in their personal life.
personal life, sir.
Okay. So in Durkheim's point of view, it will be what kind of suicide? Egoistic, altruistic, what kind of suicide?
Sir, it is egoistic society.
Egoistic suicide. Do you see anything wrong the way we are promoting feminism, not only in India, across the world?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
What is it?
In some countries, feminism is like extreme level. But sir, feminism should be there like both the men and women have the equal status in the society.
Okay. Achha, tell me, don't you think instead of feminism, the debate around feminism is man versus woman or male versus
Yes.
female, right? If we remove male from the equation and we only talk about say female centric development and treat them as a particular gender as such, will that be better for feminism or worse for feminism?
No, sir. According to my opinion, sir, both should be needed for the development process. But women are, sir, now women are exploited or they are historically got injustice. That's why men and women both should work for the holistic development of the society.
Okay.
Men should come forward for the development of the women also.
Okay. So tell me, working women in India, do you think don't you think they are they are more burdened than non-working women or a say homemaker, because they have to take care of the work, take care of the home as well?
Yes, sir. Because they have the double burden due to the at the workplace and at the home also. But sir, that burden should be reduced if the men also can help them in the work.
Okay. Achha, tell me, but if you have to choose between a society without religion and society with religion, which one you will choose and why?
Sir, I will choose the society with religion, but in a realistic manner, in a practical manner, and because sir, religion have both the pros and cons. Sir. Religion is a thing, is a unified system of belief and customs that will unite the society, and sir, it will be good if
To have religion
yeah.
rather than not have religion.
Because that will give sir a person when he feels anxiety, he'll be happy.
Coping mechanisms and all.
Sir,
Religion will provide coping mechanism.
yes sir. Hope.
Achha, do you do you believe that a religion, if you go for a particular religion, it will make you poor, and if you go for another religion, it will make you rich?
No sir.
No. What is spirit of capitalism?
Spirit of
Capitalism in sociology, you have read about
Yes.
it, right? Protestant ethics and spirit of capitalism. What exactly it is?
sir, spirit of capitalism means sir, spirit of capitalism means the capitalist will give the capitalist will sir, when the Protestant follows some rules and regulation. For that, they sacrificed most of the things for the religion, and they are getting rich.
What is anomie?
When no regulation is there in society, that is called anomie.
There is anomie. Achha, tell me, why divorce is on the rise? Is it a good sign or a bad sign?
Sir, everything has a sir, pros and cons.
Okay.
Sir, divorce is also known as the legal dissolution of marriage. Sir, when nowadays the people are more realistic and goal oriented, and the women are becoming more independent. And sir, when the mindset mismatch happens, the divorce happens. But sir, also sir, we can see that it destabilizes the society. It's true, sir. But the more people are going for the next marriage, sir.
Okay.
So divorce is also persists. So marriage, remarriage is also sir becoming more popular.
Should there be criminal in say scheduled caste, scheduled tribe as well?
Yes, sir.
So can you give me an example of vertical and horizontal social mobility?
Yes, sir.
Tell me.
Vertical social mobility means sir, social mobility happens from one generation to the other generation.
Okay, it's a generational one.
Yes.
Horizontal mobility?
Horizontal mobility means the social mobility happens in the same generation only.
So there is an interesting case or observation that son meta preference you know, right? Son
Yes,
meta
sir.
preference, child as a son. In urban region, we used to think that say in rural area there is son meta preference, but there is a very interesting data coming out where in urban region people are preferring son rather than daughter. Why is that? Is there any reason behind it? Because in urban regions the male female ratio is is skewed.
Yes, sir.
Why do you think that?
Sir, due to in urban area, people feel that the women are or the girl children are more unsafe. That's why, sir, for that reason, I think they are preferring the boys more than the girls.
Over the girls. Acha. What is the size of or GDP of Odisha?
So 9.26 billion.
Billion or lakh crore?
Lakh crores. Sorry, lakh crore.
10 lakh crore around.
Okay.
If you are posted in say in one of the blocks in Malkangiri district, okay, where women empowerment is almost nil. What will you do to, so that women are empowered over there?
So first I will create the awareness,
Mhm.
then I will create the self-help group, and then sir I will arrange some employment skill, developing the skill.
Skill development
Yes,
program.
so skill development program. Then sir I will give them the job.
Okay. Achha, tell me, if in that same block, violence against women is very high comparison to other blocks, so how will you ensure that the violence against women is is reduced? What will you do?
Sir, first thing, I will collect the data that where the in which type of violence they are suffering.
What type of violence
What
and
type-
why they are happening?
Yes, sir. Happening. Then I will create the awareness for that, and then sir, I will take the police help and
No, police help is violence has already happened, isn't it?
okay, sir.
I'm talking about how do you reduce the violence itself? That there is no more violence.
Sir, first I will create the awareness, sir. And then, sir, I will create the small groups, sir, so that they can come.
Solidarity group kind
Yes, so that they can come and tell that what is happening against them,
of. Okay.
so that the more people will come.
So you'll mobilize the people
Yes,
individually and in a group. So you will create a collective voice.
yes, sir, correct.
Achha, if in that block child labor is is rampant, how do you remedy that?
Such for child labor, sir. First, sir, I will that data collection. I will collect the data. Then, sir, I will think that, sir, what type of people are in the child labor, like in which job they are
Engaged.
engaged, sir. Then, sir, I will talk to their parents and create the awareness in the community. So that, sir, and I will rehabilitate them in the various region if they are orphan or anything. So if they have the parents, then I will talk to them, their parents, and let them going to school and make them going to school, sir.
Why do you think, say, regional imbalance there is in Odisha? For example, say Eastern Odisha or Coastal Odisha is developed, whereas Western Odisha or Southern Odisha is not that developed. What is the cause? Major cause?
Sir, the major cause behind the region is that, sir, in Eastern and Western Odisha, that was previously in British time also it was not developed. And in South Odisha, you can say, sir, that the refugee problem was there, and most of the Southern and Western Odisha is dominated by the tribal people, and they are in British times, sir, they are in the form of isolation. That's why, sir, that area was not that much developed, and due to also, sir, government the political lack of political will, also, sir, that was not developed. The education and health.
Is it developing now, Southern Odisha?
Sir, it is developing. But
So
the
they have constructed government has constructed a bridge in Malkangiri. Are you aware of the name of the bridge?
Yes, sir, Guru Priya Bridge.
Yes. It connected some 30,000 people, I think, or something
Yes,
like
sir. 158 villages and 8 Gram Panchayat.
that. Very good. Can you tell me which dynasty built the Konark temple in Odisha?
Yes, sir. Ganga dynasty.
And who built the Lingaraj temple? Have you visited Lingaraj temple?
Jajati Kesari.
Jajati Kesari. Dynasty?
Soma Vamshi dynasty.
Very good. Achha, in ancient Odisha, Kalinga used to refer to the southern Odisha or northern Odisha or western Odisha?
Sir, Kalinga was in the, I think, Eastern Odisha, sir.
Southern Odisha.
Southern Odisha.
Have you visited any other temples in Bhubaneswar? You are staying in Bhubaneswar, right?
Yes.
It's a temple town, so have you visited?
Sir, Lingaraj temple only I visited. And
No other
Konark
temple.
Konark temple I did.
Okay. Radharani temple?
No, sir.
What is the poverty rate of Odisha? Are you aware of it? How many ODIs are poor? What percentage?
Sir, I am not aware.
Acha, Malkangiri, we have PVTG, right?
Yes.
What is the criteria to classify a group of tribe as PVTG? Are you aware of it?
Yes.
Can you tell me?
Sir, if one is declining population.
Stagnant or declining population?
Yes. Second one is socioeconomic background. And the third one is the poverty rate is very low, and they are using the traditional technology in the agriculture, and the literacy rate is very low.
Can you name the PVTG in Malkangiri?
Yes, sir.
Tell me.
Bonda people, Koya people,
Mhm.
and Bhumia tribe.
Have you interacted with any of them?
Sir, I interacted with the Bonda people.
Okay. My question is, many of the tribes, if you see, not PVTG, normal tribes, they are mainstreamed one way or other, getting into the mainstream. But PVTG, we are still unable to mainstream them
Yes.
or bring them into, mainstream. Why is that? What is the cause, major cause?
Because the language barrier is the main cause
Okay.
for that. And they are not mainstreaming because they are in the fear that the outer people will exploit them. Sir.
So they have that fear is there.
Yes, sir.
And there is a flood in Malkangiri, na?
Yes, sir.
What is the situation now?
So now the government is giving the government is giving the various reliefs, and they have more than 1,800 people are shifted
Rescued.
from that region, low-lying areas.
Suppose you are a police officer and there is a boy who stole some drugs. Drugs means medicines from a pharmacy and is running away. You caught him. These are very expensive medicines. Okay. Maybe it will amount to say 1 lakh or 2 lakh. And these are cancer medicines. And when you catch that boy, he tells you that his mother is ill and he has got no money. So in order to provide the medicine to his mother, he is stealing. So what will you do? Will you arrest the boy or will you let him go?
Sir, first I will talk to him. Then I will tell that it is not good and give.
No, that is fine. What is the how do you counsel him? That is different. Okay. My question is, will you arrest him or will you let him go?
I will let him, sir.
Huh?
I will let him go, sir.
You will let him go, even if the cost of the medicine is say 5 lakhs.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Suppose you are a train driver. Okay, and it is a very fast moving train, and on the train track suddenly the driver sees that there are 200 people sitting on the designated track. He also sees that nearby that there is an abandoned track, and in the abandoned track 50 women and children are there. If you are in the position of the train driver, see, the train cannot be stopped. Okay, so if you are in the position of the train driver, which path you will take? Will you go in the designated track or will you go in the abandoned track? In designated track, 200 people will die. Abandoned track, 50 women and children will die.
Sir, I will stop that train.
No, it is not possible. It is a very fast moving train and you don't have the chance to stop the train. Even if you stop also, people will die. That's what I am trying to say. You have only two choices to make from. What
Sir,
will you do?
in one truck, 400.
200 people. Designated track, 200 people will die. Abandoned track, 50 women and children will die.
Sir, I will go on the abandoned track for that utilitarian concept.
So you will sacrifice 50 women and children to save 200 people.
Sir, for that utilitarian concept, I will go, sir.
Okay, if those 200 people are said 200 old people, 70 plus something, and here 50 children are there, will you stick with the same option?
No, sir.
Then?
Because the children are the future in the future.
So now you will sacrifice 200 old men to save 50 children.
So children are the future generation.
That I know. I am just asking your decision.
Yes.
Okay. Achha, Laxmi, what is happiness according to you? What makes you happy?
Sir, when I help the people, I'll be very happy, sir.
So every time you want to be happy, you have to go out and help someone.
Sir, when it happens generally, sir, then I'll be very happy.
Then much of the time you are unhappy, isn't it?
No, sir.
Then?
Sir,
what else makes you happy?
Sir, happiness does not mean that I'm happy every day, sir. But it makes extra happy when I help the people.
Acha, can you tell me how we can, do you use chat GPT?
Yes, sir, sometimes.
How do you use it?
Sir, in text format.
Acha, tell me how artificial intelligence can help in governance. Can you give me some example?
Yes, sir. For the repetitive work, we can use the artificial intelligence, sir.
Okay.
And for decision making also, we can use the chat GPT, sir. In health sector, in agriculture sector, sir, we can use for
So how artificial intelligence can help a farmer?
yes, sir. For the weather forecasting, for the for knowing the status of the seed, that the small plant.
Okay, so they can help us in crop management as well.
Yes, sir. Crop management.
Acha, to be successful, is emotional quotient EQ is important or IQ?
IQ is important, sir.
IQ is important. A person with very good degree and very good good knowledge, do you think he'll be successful?
I think, sir, both IQ and EQ is needed.
Okay.
But sir, that EQ is
More
emotional
important.
intelligence is more needed, sir.
Or IQ? Which one?
Emotional intelligence, sir, is more needed, sir.
Acha, tell me, tomorrow you become a bureaucrat and you have to choose between two subordinates. Okay. One is corrupt but highly efficient, another is honest but highly inefficient. Which one you will choose?
Sir, I will choose that honest person, sir.
Honest, inefficient person.
Inefficient can be reduced because when we'll give the training and motivation, skill development.
So don't you think corruption also can be stopped?
Sir, corruption mindset cannot be reduced, cannot be stopped. Sorry, it can be reduced.
So you're saying a corrupt person cannot become a non-corrupt person?
Sir, it is possible, but sir, it is not possible to. It can be less reduced, but it cannot be zero. It cannot take
Okay.
zero.
Achha, don't you think inefficiency is also a corruption? For example, if you apply for passport and inefficiency of the officer results in you are getting your passport after 1 year, don't you think that is corruption?
Yes, sir, it is also a form of corruption.
Then
Sir, but
you will still hire the honest and inefficient one?
sir, he will be my subordinate, sir. So I will motivate him and I will give the skill training. And otherwise, I can give the warning also, sir.
Then you can do the same with the corrupt but efficient person as well. You can keep a watch on him.
Yes, sir, I can. But if I will choose one person, then I will choose him, sir. But
Honest and inefficient.
yes,
Is coalition government good or bad for India?
so coalition government is quite good, sir. But it may, sir, it may lead to instability sometime.
Okay. What is our experience? Our experience is bad or good with coalition governments?
So it's a mixed experience.
Mixed experience or very bad?
It's a mixed experience, sir.
Achha, tell me, suppose you are posted as a BDO or Tahsildar in a particular block and there is a cyclone warning is there and you went for evacuation. Much of the villagers are evacuated. You are managed to evacuate them to the cyclone shelter. But there are some group of people who are extremely reluctant to go out of their home. How will you convince them, or what will you do to ensure that they are evacuated to the cyclone shelter?
Yes, sir, I will try to understand them. I will use my emotional intelligence there. And if not, sir, I will try to tell that I will try to evacuate them, sir. I will use my force to evacuate
You will
them.
use force.
Yes.
Suppose they are asking, say, they are asking alcohol. If you give them alcohol, they will, go and stay in the cyclone shelter. They want you to promise that, you will provide them alcohol so that, then and only then they will move to the cyclone shelter. Will you provide alcohol to them?
No, sir.
If you are posted in a cyclone vulnerable block, how will you build the resilience? What are the things you will do so that when there is cyclone in future, your block and the people of your block or tehsil are very well protected? What will you do? 2 or 3 things. Take some time, think and tell me. Okay.
Sir, first I will create the shelter houses.
Shelters are there. Cyclone shelters are there. They are very well maintained. Everything. Apart from that,
I will create the awareness, sir,
Awareness.
among
Okay.
the people,
Okay.
and I will.
If I am aware of cyclone, how does it help, save me?
Sir, sir, there's some training or pre-cyclone training can be given to the people.
Okay,
Sir.
that's good. And any other thing?
And sir, always that keeping on the eye on the IMD.
What is your opinion about uniform civil code? Should we go for uniform civil code?
Now, sir, it is needed because of it will lead to the gender equality and the equality it will give the equality to all the religion in the terms of their personal law, like the adoption, marriage, and divorce, and
Inheritance, etc.
inheritance, etc.
Bangladesh crisis is going on, right? There is an interim government also.
Yes,
Who is heading that interim government?
then Muhammad Yunus.
He is famous for?
He just that time freedom fighter.
No, no. He is famous for, he got Nobel for Grameen Bank.
Yes, sir.
Read about it, okay?
Yes, sir.
Microfinance. In your opinion, who is a bigger threat, Pakistan or China?
Sir, both are regretted, but China is a
Bigger threat than Pakistan. Acha, you must have been gone through the news. There are, some two NASA astronauts are stuck in International Space Station, right?
yes, sir.
Okay. Can you name both of them?
Sir, one is Sunita Williams.
Second?
Another, sir, I'm not able to remember.
No aspirant is able to name the second one. Everyone remembers the Indian name. Okay. Acha, tell me, is India party to International Space Station?
So now India wants to establish that space station in
Of its own.
yes, sir, by 2030.
CRPC is replaced by
Sir, BNS like Bharatiya Nagarika Suraksha Sanhita.
BNSS. Okay.
Yes.
Tell me three good things about BNSS.
Sir, the community engagement in case of petty punishment.
That is not community engagement. That is called community service.
Community service.
That means if you are doing some petty crime, you have to do some community service of 30 hours or 50 hours or whatever. That's a good one. Yes.
Second one is stocking and the small abusement, small talk or abusement is also considered the same, sir,
Okay. And
against women, sir.
okay. And
Third one is, sir, I'm not
you don't remember? Okay. That's okay. And IPC? IPC is replaced by?
IPC is replaced by Bharatiya Nyaya Sanhita.
So tell me, what is the difference between CRPC and IPC? When you become a bureaucrat, you will be using these things only. So, what is the difference between these two? Is there any difference?
Yes, sir.
Tell me.
So criminal procedure code, sir, the procedure is there, sir.
Okay. And IPC?
IPC means, sir, Indian. It stands for Indian Penal Code, and in here also, sir, that the sanctions are there against the criminal.
Achha, there is also IEA, Indian Evidence Act also is replaced, right?
Yes.
By
Bharatiya
Sakhya Adhiniyam.
Sakhya.
Sakhya Adhiniyam. Yes, I know the name is little bit too much to remember, right? But anyway, so tell me one good thing about Bharatiya Sakhya Adhiniyam.
Sir, now the social media is also considered as that like an evidence, like WhatsApp and
I mean, digital evidence is considered as a legal evidence, primary evidence.
yes.
In Indian Evidence Act, it was a secondary evidence, but now it can be considered as a primary evidence. Good. So if you become a bureaucrat and you know that you are posted in a block or tehsil and you know that much of your block or tehsil, rampant corruption is going on. Say you have 40-50 employees, almost all of them, say 30-35% are one way or other doing some kind of corruption. What will you do? How will you fight that?
Sir, corruption. Sir, first thing I will create the awareness about that, and I will.
They are aware of it. They are working in the office. These are your staff only. So how do you what innovative ways you can think of so that corruption is reduced?
Sir, first thing I will digitalize the things, sir.
Okay, still digitalization has happened already.
Yes,
That's a old news now. Okay.
Yes.
What else you do?
Sir, now I think, sir, I can first I will motivate them to not to do corruption, and I will keep keep an eye on them.
Okay.
And sir, I will motivate. I will motivate.
Will you motivate them or will you warn them?
Sir, first I will motivate them that not to do anything, sir, not to do the corruption. Then, sir, after that also they are doing, sir, I will give warning to them.
Okay. Will you suspend any of them if they are found in doing corruption, or
Sir,
recommend suspension?
sir, in extreme case only I will do that.
Otherwise, you won't.
No, sir.
Sir, tell me how biosphere reserve is different from say national park.
Sir, in biosphere region, the tribal people are allowed
To stay over there,
to
but
stay over.
in national park they are not.
No, no.
Neither they can collect NTFP and all.
Yes, sir.
Can you tell me the latest addition from India to the UNESCO list?
Sorry, sir.
UNESCO list, UNESCO heritage sites
Sir,
are there.
Konark temple.
No, latest addition from India. Are you aware of?
No, sir, I'm not aware. I'll go and read about it.
Burial mounds from Assam, Chairado Maidam. Project Tiger, right? We have completed 50 years and all that. So, in your opinion, is it a success or a failure?
Sir, I think it's a success only, but the government should take more efforts to increase the tiger.
No, there is a report saying that we have enough tigers.
Yes, sir.
See, a tiger requires 50 square kilometer minimum.
Yes, sir.
We don't have that much of jungle to keep these many tigers. We have 3,000 plus tigers.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, which state has highest tiger number? If you have to take a guess, if you don't know and you have to take a guess, which state has highest number of tigers?
Madhya Pradesh, sir.
Very good. How many tigers are there in Odisha?
I think less than 30 tigers.
Around 30.
Yes, sir.
That's why when people visit Similpal, they don't find tigers
Yes.
most of the time. So tell me, in our Wildlife Protection Act, we give legal protection to some animals and we don't protect other animals. For example, we give legal protection to peacock, but we don't protect the chickens. Why is that? Don't you think life is equal for the life of a peacock is equal to the life of a chicken?
Yes.
Then what is the cause behind it?
Sir, I think, sir, number of peacock is declining, and the number of chicken is not, sir,
Declining.
not in a declining, sir, not in a vulnerable condition, sir.
Okay. We can go for peacock farming the way we are doing chicken farming. Then their number will increase anyway.
I don't think so, sir, because sir, we can give some injection or something, so medicine, sir, to the chickens, sir, nowadays. But that I don't think so. Like we can give for the peacock.
What injection?
Because it's we are doing the chicken farming, sir. We cannot
See,
do
chicken is a bird, peacock is a bird only, isn't it?
Yes.
Then why peacock gets some kind of
It's a national bird, sir.
different okay, national bird. Say for example any other bird for that matter, right? National bird we have declared it. We can declare chicken as the national bird as well, don't you think?
It's a form of legacy, sir. That's why I think.
Sorry.
It's a form of, I think, legacy, sir. That continues.
Have you heard about purple revolution that is going on?
Yes, sir.
Can you tell me what is it?
It is the production of lavender, I think,
Very good. Where?
in Jammu Kashmir.
Yes, excellent. Acha, sustainable development goal. Can we achieve it by 2030? Do you think we can achieve it?
Yes, sir. If we'll give more effort, then we can achieve it.
Okay. Sympathy or empathy? What is the difference?
Sympathy means, sir, when we see something and we'll feel for that, sir. But empathy means when we putting the shoe of the
We
other people, and
understand. So sympathy is acknowledging somebody's suffering. Empathy is acknowledging plus acting upon.
acting upon that.
So you studied in JNV as well, right?
Yes.
Achha, last question. Between your Wipro job and your ASO job, honestly, which one you like better, or where you are, little bit happier?
Sir, both job are, sir, both
No,
job
I'm
are
not
good.
asking you for a diplomatic answer. I'm asking you an honest answer.
Sir, ASO job is good, sir.
Better.
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'm done with the interview, Laxmi. Okay.